When you come to Cardiff Polo, it's all new experiences. We wanted to do something different, something elegant, something equestrian. We are the first to integrate into an estate is the polo field. So a place where you come to and you don't want to leave. You want to escape from the, hustle and bustle lifestyle part of Lagos.
So in one, we are hoping to bring lifestyle. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Lifestyle is important. Look at me, I'm a lifestyle person. If you follow me on social media, you know that I'm a lifestyle person, right? We've well thought it out, and then we figured out that this is what the people of Ibadan wants to see, and this estate is for the rarest few. If we decide to open a WhatsApp group chat to everybody, one WhatsApp group will contain everybody in the state. The closest of all of the major hospitality hubs to Lagos is Ibadan. So which means, this place sort of attracts people on a budget and people that have a wide budget that want to experience nature. Hello everyone, this is Samuel here again, and I'm live here at Cardiff Polo and Resort Estate here along Moniya Ibadan Express Road. So today I want to show you what we are building here, what we've done so far, what the next steps are, and our plans for the future here at Cardiff Polo and Resort Estate.
So this is not your regular sales video.
So the vision behind Cardiff Polo and Resort Estate is to build something very functional, something that solves actual problems in the hospitality sector. And the one thing that we are very particular about is to ensure that it is comfortable, it has world-class amenities, and as you can see right here, I'm standing on a turf, a 5-a-side turf. And when I say world-class, I was very intentional about that word, because what we built here is according to the FIFA International 5-a-side design for their 5-a-side turfs. So that's what we're doing here, right? You can see we use the best of turf materials here. We did the best of markings, and when you come to our sporting festival, you get to experience the true originality of what we have done here for the turf. And this is what residents will have access to in this resort. I'm talking about residents for people that are owners of properties inside this estate, and of course guests that want to come around. And if you look right over there, you would see that we have a multi-purpose court. So why a multi-purpose court? So we want to have much more than one court. So it's a combination of a basketball court and a tennis court, right? So personally, I'm a sport enthusiast, right? Because I believe in fitness. I believe in the moving away from the bricks of the city. Let's come to where nature is. Let's come to where we can flex our muscles, and that's what we are doing there. So I recently started playing tennis, and I've just fell in love with the game. So a tennis court right there and a multiple court right there. So it's an avenue for people to bond. It's an avenue for people to explore new things. Like I said, it's been 3 months playing tennis, and I already love the game. Football is something I already love, and it was a must in this estate. So one thing that is also very unique that I feel like we are the first to do in Ibadan, to integrate into an estate, is the polo field. So because we wanted to do something different, something elegant, something equestrian, something that is uncommon. Let's call it that word. So that's why we are developing a polo field where you come. Like I said, when you come to Cardiff Polo, it's all new experiences, right? Imagine coming here, you're riding horses, there's a pool, there's a whole lot of things to have fun around in the entire resort ecosystem. And this is just the first phase, and we've just been able to achieve all of this in 3 months, right? And if you look closely, you see that work is currently ongoing to demarcate the polo field, right? To demarcate the polo field, and then I'm very certain that by the time our sporting festival gets here, you'll be able to ride actual horses here in the polo field. Yeah. So and also, and for most part of the resort that you are here to see, what we are doing there is to build hospitality taverns. We're building nature taverns with private pools. We're building apartments with infinity pool ecosystems. We're building different things. A place where you come to and you don't want to leave. You want to escape from the hustle and bustle lifestyle part of Lagos. We are building an all-in-one ecosystem for you. So that's exactly what we hope to achieve right here with Cardiff Polo.
So in one, with all of this infrastructure, right, we're hoping to bring lifestyle. Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Lifestyle is important. Look at me, I'm a lifestyle person. If you follow me on social media, you know that I'm a lifestyle person, right? And I believe in, infusing originality into what we do, right? All of the things that we are doing, we've well thought it out. And then we figured out that, this is what the people of Ibadan wants to see. And this is when people want to leave their places to come to these places, this is what they expect to see.
Please, are they only for guests, or the residents, that people who reside here, get access to them too?
So to answer that question very simply, it is open to everybody. So first off, as guests, you want to escape, like I said earlier, this is a perfect destination for you. And as residents, the most important part of keying into this estate is the fact that you live wall to wall with a resort. You can literally, be in your home, or maybe have an holiday home here that shares borders with a resort where you have 24/7 access to. So basically, you can just, be in your house, come in here from the train station like we did this morning, be in your house, relax for a while, and then just walk down to the resort to enjoy the amenities. If it's football, if you're here with your friends, if it's tennis, you're here with someone that can play, or you find out, because we most definitely have coaches here, right? And if it's horse you want to ride, it's all here. So it's just an all-in-one for everybody, whether you are a guest or you're a resident, right? But I feel like the luckiest people that gets to enjoy every bit of this are the residents. Actually, don't you think?
I do too.
Yeah. So talking about the luckiest people here in Cardiff Polo, the residents, of course. So by design, we are trying to attract people that want to build elegance, people that want to build, for the future, not, face me, I face you kind of structures, but people that want to build holiday homes, people that want to build, structures that like I said, that makes other people want to build. And which means that as we have designed the spaces, we have, different zones for majorly different things. For example, you want to build your condos, we can batch all the condos in one area. You want to build your duplexes, we can batch all the duplexes in one area. And then one thing that we also do is we can also build for our clients, right? So it's something that we already do, because we're a real estate development company back in Lagos, and we have the experience. So we can build for you, we recommend designs for you, and we even help you, conceptualize based on what you think you want to do or how you want your experience here to be. So we build for you. And then also, additionally, we also be having our own proper developments here. So which means we'll be having our own properties for sale that people can own in Cardiff Polo, basically. And then, like I was saying earlier, this estate is for the rarest few. And when I mean rarest few, I mean we will be so few in this estate to the extent that, I say this all the time, but it sounds funny. If we decide to open a WhatsApp group chat to everybody, one WhatsApp group will contain everybody in the estate. Do you understand? So it's just that plain and simple.
So does this estate give investment opportunity to the residents as well?
Yeah, so talking about investments, for residents most especially, one thing that you should expect to see is, of course, when you buy property, land in an estate that has this level of activity going on, your land will rise in value faster than every other land options around.
That's true.
Right, that's number one. And number two, what it means for you is you can also tap into the resort ecosystem, such that when you have activities going on here, right? I mean, looking at the design of what we are trying to set up here, we can't have more than 50 rooms. We surely can't. But which means that the spillovers of people that want to come here, we want to take apartments or accommodations right here. So if you have apartments or you build condos that people can take, right, it's an advantage for you, because you start to tap into the rental income from the spillover of our resorts, right? So it's just like I said, plain and simple. It's simple mathematics, right? So we are building value, we get to tap into value, and then of course the ecosystem thrives.
What are you seeing in the hospitality trends here in Ibadan now?
So I think that question is interesting, because people believe that Lagos is the hub of hospitality in Nigeria.
True.
But people are already getting tired of going to the same places.
Also true.
And we also have people, want to go out of Nigeria. We have people, when they think of places within Nigeria, they want to go to Abuja, they want to go to PH City, maybe they want to go to Kano as well, up north. And the closest of all of the major hospitality hubs to Lagos is Ibadan. So which means, this place sort of attracts people on a budget and people that have a wide budget that want to experience nature. And talking about that, we have several places where people come to in Ibadan, right? And about 3 hours from here, which is the KAP village. I was there personally myself, and I see what Kunle and Afolayan and his guys are doing there. So if people can go that far from this train station to KAP village, I believe that we are also positioned to attract the influx of people that go that way. And right here in Ibadan, we have IITA, which wasn't originally built for tourism, but is a very popular tourism destination in Ibadan. So we also have the likes of their paintball arenas, their sporting arenas, their games arenas. Talk about these LLA lakes. And the truth is, I've been in all of these places and I've personally experienced all these places. So I can tell you for a fact that people come in every day from Ibadan to tap into the hospitality ecosystem here in Ibadan. And then the only thing that we can do is ensure that we build more hospitality destinations, more destinations for people to come to, for people to experience, for people to explore here in Ibadan. And I feel like this is the first of many that will spring up in Ibadan. And I also want to encourage other people out there that have these ideas that are similar to this. Let's this is an ever-growing city. The road network is good. I mean, in fact, excellent. The government is doing a good job supporting the entrepreneurs. In fact, the government right now is heavy on real estate development. You see a lot of partnerships with government institutions to develop areas, and this is the kind of things that opens up remote areas like this. And this is what we are doing in our own capacity to ensure that we create value for ourselves, for our clients, and also for the people who want to enjoy these destinations that we are building.
So with everything I've seen on site today, I mean, everything is taking shape already. But can you take us through what has already been done and what the next course of actions are right here on site?
So basically, I think I've talked a bit about it. We've done our first phase of work for the resort. Our sport facilities are already standing. We've started the drainage for the first stretch of major road in the estate, right? So we've done a stretch of about 150 meters for the drainage up to the end, but we've also covered the drainage for part of the resort into the other channel, so that we can channel the rain that falls into the estate at this point in time. So what we've also done is we've completed our gate house. Also, one thing I'm also proud to say that we are also doing is the road constructions, because you rarely find an estate for our price point that is doing all of these things. So we've started the road construction for the first stretch of the road, as you can see. And of course, we are not just doing the road, we are going to light it up. Yeah, so but then to answer the question of what we are doing next.
Yes.
So some of the things that we are doing next is to ensure that we move into the next phase of development for the resort, right? Starting with our infinity pool system. We want to start work on that very soon. Immediately after the sporting festival, we are going to start work on that. And also, the polo field itself will be fully functional. And what you should also expect is we will start our own development here in Cardiff Polo, which means very soon we will have condos for sale, bungalows for sale here in Cardiff Polo, for the folks that want something readily made. We're going to have that for sale here. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to continue to preach to all of our clients that have bought land here, please come and start building on your land, so that you can tap into the ecosystem. And like I said, all of the things we are doing is value driven, and on value we shall stand.
Who should really be considering buying into these projects right now? Who is your target audience?
I feel like my target audience is people in my age range. Particularly if you're in your 20s, whether early or late 20s, or if you're in your early 30s, I feel like you should be buying a piece of this, because trust me, I pray that you are alive in your 50s and you will see, what this place will become. So that's my first category of people I feel like, should be keen into this place. Of course, if you can afford it. And if you are in your mid 40s, 50s, and you're looking for a retirement home, I feel like this place is perfect for you. I mean, just perfect for you, right? You get to enjoy the serenity, you get to tap into nature, you get to enjoy wellness, you move your body with sports, and imagine you are jogging around the estate at 6 p.m. in the evening, security is on point, everything is on point, you are seeing trees, and I didn't mention, we're going to have at least 10,000 trees in this estate, right? Just to show you, how we embrace wellness and lifestyle and, attachment to nature. So if you're a nature person, whether you're young or old, of course you should be here. But I'm encouraging the young ones to key into this place because, of course, they can now watch it grow and then be there to tell their children that, oh, what I bought this place was selling for this particular price.
So earlier on, while you were talking, you said if you can afford it.
Of course.
That brings my question. Can you walk us through the pricing here?
So we basically have 3 different plot sizes. The 300 square meter is selling for 6.5 million, the 500 square meter is selling for 10.5 million, and the 1000 square meter is selling for 19.5 million. Okay. And I believe and I know that, for an estate that offers all of these features and development that I've mentioned, right? This is the lowest he has ever been. You can't even find an estate right now in Lagos or in Ibadan here that offers all of these things, and it's actually being done, right? And it's selling for this price. You can't find anywhere. So which means, this is the best it can be. And if you're looking at buying, I feel like you should be buying right now. Because, when we are done with this first phase of work, we are done telling people that this is what we are going to do. We have actually done what we say we are going to do, which means we are done trying to show proof of concept. This is already what? Concept. And if you're waiting to buy, you can continue to wait. But of course, I can assure you that the buyers are already buying. So you can choose who you want to be, a waiter or a buyer.
So you've heard from one of the developers on site, and you've also seen video of ongoing construction on site. Cardiff Polo is not just a land, it's a lifestyle project. You can live here, you can invest here, you can own something that is defining the next phase of Ibadan. The question is, are you ready?